Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, would you please rise for the procession of the graduates and remain standing for the academic procession?
Welcome to the Spring Convocation of Kwantlen Polytechnic University. We're gathered here today on the traditional and unceded territories of the Coast Salish people who have lived here for millennia. Our university region includes the lands of the Kwantlen who bestowed their name on this university. We thank all of our First Nations for sharing their land and resources with us in friendship and in peace. Our elder in residence, Lekayton, is here to bless the convocation. Please remain standing.
Good morning, my dear ones. Kwantlen First Nation elder here from the university as well. I stand here as a proud grandfather, knowing my grandchildren are in good hands. You exemplify greatness for the last 16 years. You have entered into the house of knowledge through great commitment from family to those who God has got you to where you are today. We are here together to celebrate your day in great honor of yourself. Feel so very, very proud for you. To all those in this room and to the outside of the room and those on simulcast, I welcome your day, and I want to make sure that everything you feel at home all the time here. From the many, many Coast Salish peoples of the world, I say heights of God to all of you, all my relations. Thank you. Thank you.
Please stay standing for the singing of O Canada, led by Lauren Berg, a student from KPU's music program, and accompanied on piano by Michael Krieber.
Glory.
Thank you, Lauren. Please be seated. I declare Kwantlen Polytechnic's University Convocation in session to honor our 2019 graduates. My name is Alan Davis. I have the honor of serving as KPU's President and Vice Chancellor. Convocation means to call together by summons, and in universities, convocations are called for the conferring of degrees, diplomas, and certificates, and for the recognition of outstanding achievement. I'd like to introduce the members of the Platform Party. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. KPU's Chancellor, Dr. George Melville, representing the Alumni Association, Executive Director Nancy Armitage and Helen Hughes. From the BC Government Employees Union, Nikki Pearson. The members of our faculty who are here today. The Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Salvador Ferreras, Associate Vice President Academic, Dr. Steve Cardwell, Vice Provost Students, Dr. Jane Fee, Vice Provost Teaching and Learning, Dr. Stephanie Chu, the Associate Vice Provost for Open Education, Dr. Rajiv Jangiani, Vice President External Affairs, Marlene Graziano, the University Registrar and Marshal of Convocation, Zena Mitchell, the Dean of the Faculty of Health, Dr. David Flokowski, Associate Dean of the Faculty of Health, Dr. Harjeet Desi, Dean of the School of Business, Stephanie Howes, and Associate Dean of the School, Lauren Coots, University Librarian, Todd Mundell, the Associate Vice President for Human Resources, Laurie Clancy, Senior Director for Student Affairs, Joshua Mitchell, and the Executive Director for Marketing and Recruitment, Joanne Saunders. We also have with us our Distinguished Teaching Award recipient, Leslie McCannell, and we are very privileged today to have the Minister of Labour and our MLA for Surrey Newton, the Honourable Harry Baines. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in acknowledging the Platform Party. We also have in the audience with us many friends and family of our award winners. Welcome. Thank you for being here today. Chancellor Melville, would you please bring greetings to the convocation?
President Davis, board members, Senate members, graduates, honored guests, family members, faculty, staff, and alumni, welcome to Kwantlen Polytechnic University's Spring Convocation Ceremony. Today we celebrate the successes of our graduates. I'd like to extend a big congratulations to each and every one of you. You should be very proud of the work you've done and the decisions you've made that have gotten you here today. I would like to talk about two things this morning: pride and passion. I'm lucky. I love what I do, and I've always striven to pursue what I'm passionate about. When my peers in grade school talked about becoming doctors, astronauts, firemen, I dreamed of becoming a chartered accountant. Who would have ever thought that my dream would put me on this stage as your chancellor? I didn't know then where following that passion would lead me, but I do know this: people who are successful find success through passion. Everyone starts at the same level, and it's passion that sets you apart. So of the two things I'd like to leave you with today, one is to encourage you to find something you want to do, and the other is, when you find it, do it with passion. Today you join a community of alumni, many of whom have found great success doing just that. A number of these successes were chronicled in the most recent edition of KPU's Alumni magazine. These include an award-winning brewmaster who is one of the first graduates of KPU's Brewery and Brewery Operations program, the owner of a neighborhood cafe in Vancouver's Mount Pleasant neighborhood. Not only did she hone her business skills in KPU's Entrepreneurial Leadership Program, she received seed funding for her business venture from the Coast Capital Savings Youth Entrepreneurship Award. This award is available to KPU students and recent graduates. The award-winning CEO of a multi-million-dollar company operating right here in Surrey, and the journalism graduate who is now the play-by-play director, broadcaster, and media director for the Vancouver Giants hockey team. Our grads are philanthropists, critical thinkers, entrepreneurs, and global citizens. The university's alumni are representing KPU locally, nationally, and globally in an incredibly impactful way. Today, you join that community, one I'm proud to be part of as a KPU alumnus. And as each of you pursue your own passions and embark on your own paths to success, I hope you join me in sharing that pride. With each of our own individual successes, we help make KPU's reputation a little bit bigger, better, and bolder. So graduates, be passionate and take pride in what you do and where you've come from. On behalf of your university, I wish you continued success. And once again, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor. Natalie Vollens will address the convocation on behalf of the graduates. Natalie graduates with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Natalie.
Good morning, fellow graduates, faculty members, President Davis, Chancellor Melville, honored guests, and of course, family. My sincere thanks to all of you for being here today to help celebrate the achievements of my classmates. Today's been a long time coming for all of us, but for some, it's been exceptionally long. For myself, my first day at Kwantlen was so long ago that most of my classmates were still learning to speak in complete sentences. Regardless of the age gap, my journey and growth while attending KPU is similar to that of every other graduate here today. We all started out on day one, all eager with our little backpacks, all the pre-readings done, twice, armed with our mighty laptops and our trusty highlighters, ready to do whatever it took to master every class en route to our chosen credential. By the final semester, we were exhausted. Our backpacks tattered. Highlighters lost somewheres in the KPU Anatomy and Physiology lab. And pre-readings, yeah, they now consisted of gently skimming the chapter summaries. And yet, every one of us had figured out what it took for us to be successful in our chosen programs. What an incredible lesson. Through our journeys, we all wrote papers, worked on group presentations, sat exams. And each of these tasks were tools to measure our knowledge about a given subject. But what I didn't realize in the moment was that in preparing for and completing each of these assignments, we were learning important lessons about how we as individuals function under pressure, how we work with others, and we learned what we are capable of when we set out towards a goal. And of course, while learning these lessons, I did so with the camaraderie of my classmates and the support of BSN faculty. I can't count how many times I sent a panicked email to an instructor, or in some instances, cornered them in the stairwell, to make sure that I was understanding an assignment correctly. And no matter what, every time I asked for clarification, every instructor was positive, supportive, and impressively patient. When I think about how many times I've gathered on campus with my classmates to work on a group project, in hindsight, we were incredibly skilled about spending all day in the resource room, but really only completing about an hour or two of actual work. Although we certainly could have been more efficient, man, we had some fun times procrastinating. Before embarking on my BSN education, I had a career which taught me about credit and financial planning. I have life experiences which have taught me about friendship. And now I have a Bachelor of Science in Nursing, which has given me a career caring for people in times of their need. However, the most valuable lesson I believe that I've learned over these past 4 years, or even in my life, is that one can accomplish great things with a small amount of belief in oneself, the guidance of incredible mentors, and the solidarity of colleagues. I'd like to thank KPU and each faculty member for your incredible support to all KPU students, friends and family for understanding my sleep-deprived moods, and my classmates for making the past 4 years more memorable than I could have possibly imagined. And finally, to all of the graduates here today, I want to congratulate each of you for completing your chosen program. I'm proud of each and every one of you and what you have accomplished. As each of you embark on your new career, remember the lessons that you've learned here at KPU, especially those which you've learned through your struggle rather than from a textbook. Thank you, and good luck to you all.
Thank you, Natalie. We will now certify the graduands. Would all the graduands please rise? Chancellor Melville, it is with great pleasure that I hereby certify that the graduands here present and those in absentia have met the requirements for the credentials to be presented this day as prescribed by the Senate of Kwantlen Polytechnic University, and I ask that you confer upon them their credentials.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the statutes of the Province of British Columbia, and upon the recommendation of the Senate and Registrar of Kwantlen Polytechnic University, I confer upon you the credential to which you are entitled, and invest you with all the rights and privileges, powers, and responsibilities pertaining to your credential. In keeping with the tradition of university convocations, please move your tassels from the right to the left side. Congratulations to you all. You may be seated.
Well, this is the moment you've been waiting for. We are now going to present each of your graduates to the convocation. Joshua Mitchell, Senior Director, Student Affairs, will present the graduates, assisted by Zena Mitchell, the University Registrar. Offering congratulations to each graduate will be myself with the presentation of a commemorative medal, Chancellor Melville, the Dean of the Faculty, being presented, and each graduate will be presented with an invitation on behalf of the Alumni Association. Graduates, I'm going to ask you to return to your seats as directed by the marshals after you've been presented. We will try to keep this orderly, and please stay until everyone has crossed the stage. But vocal encouragement of your favorite graduate is very welcome. This is, after all, a celebration. Mr. Mitchell, when you're ready.
Thank you, Dr. Davis. We will now recognize the graduates of the Faculty of Health. Bachelor of Psychiatric Nursing, Zeba Banu Ahmad. Cheryl Alder. With distinction, Megan Elizabeth Andreessen. Zena Nicole Ayash. Tanner Jackson Robert Ayotte. With distinction, Marie-Louise Beck. With distinction, Shelby Lori Carlson. Bhavin Kaur Chara. Wilson the First Kolobong. Serena Dillon. Catherine Durner. Sheba George. Denisha Kaur Mann. Paula Marjanine. With distinction, Jordan Newton. Cindy Newen. Jack New. With distinction, Jessa Rose Obra. Angela Panzer. Lisa Perlette Pasquale. Michael Ringland. Candice Rojas. Prabjot Kaur Sangra. With distinction, Pearldeep Takar. Diane Tran. Patricia Marie Tupaz. Devin Van Ginkel. With distinction, Desiree Villacorte. Xiu Feng Yip. With distinction, Samara Young. Bachelor of Science in Nursing. With distinction, Michaela Albert. With distinction, Sarah Allison. With distinction, Milad Alexander Bakshi. With distinction, Pavneet Brar. With distinction, Mina Kao. With distinction, Taylor Glenn Koft. With distinction, Balpreet Kaur Dhaliwal. With distinction, Megan Fong. With distinction, Sydney Gatos. Sajan Gidwani. With distinction, Sukhpreet Kaur Gill. With distinction, Carissa Michelle Hill. With distinction, Haley Ann Margaret Howard. Komal Januha. Natalie Jansen. With distinction, Katie Elizabeth Jenkins. Tapinder Collar. With distinction, Kyu-hee Kim. Diana Lee. Samantha Ma. With distinction, Katie Maria Faye Maciel. With distinction, Kayla Mitchell. Ji Hyun Mun. With distinction, Manpreet Kaur Nahal. With distinction, Tara Niger. Artur Niziolek. Trina Palta. Daleen Parno. With distinction, Jazz Pelia. With distinction, Sally Pham. With distinction, Harjasneet Randawa. With distinction, Brittany Reefer. With distinction, Michelle Robichaud. With distinction, Jasleen Rocha. Sydney Alexandra Shepikoff. Dasha Keeley Segat. With distinction, Sharon Severson. Fatima Shah. Sandeep Virk. With distinction, Crystal Vipond. With distinction, Natalie Volans. With distinction, Ryan Wong. With distinction, Allison Zhang. Certificate in Graduate Nurse, Internationally Educated Reentry, with distinction, Maria Clarisa Paola Castillo Adahar. With distinction, Luchelle Marie B. Bacleon. Jasmine Sahagun Blanco. With distinction, Precious Jane Carlos. Maria Elizabeth Narceda Deos. With distinction, Princess Anne Izon. Anna Jacob. Navdeep Kaur. Janice Irene Lavadia. Anne Margaret Mortel. Ronalyn Ladaran Nugoy. With distinction, Julius J. Pascual Onaya. With distinction, Diane Christine Paklabar. With distinction, Joy Ann Brocales Paromag. Mark Powig Pillion. With distinction, Rosabel Polido. Ryan Paul Taganas Queenan. Kate Shilu Reyes. Graziel Immaculate Rondaris. Michelle Rosales. With distinction, Mary Ann Rustico. With distinction, Angeline Sam Manohar. With distinction, Holiday Tan. With distinction, Janina Marie Reyes Teag. With distinction, Maureen Angeline Vesperas Tomalden. Sonia Elizabeth Vargas. With distinction, Annalie Espinilla Vinoya. Certificate in Healthcare Assistant. With distinction, Alexandra Nicole Chiron. With distinction, Jesse Goldman. With distinction, Harpreet Kaur. With distinction, Christy Marie Melnichuk. Certificate in Health Foundations, Taya Wheel. Certificate in Health Unit Coordinator with distinction, Alicia Buchert. Brittany Nicola Carr. With distinction, Samantha Cruikshank. With distinction, Shania Lexis Edwards Sewell. With distinction, Emery Christie Mate Engano. Rebecca Izquierdo. With distinction, Lindsay Kyle. Alexandria McNulty. With distinction. With distinction, Raminder Kaur Nahal. Jolina Nassel. With distinction, Tasha Erica Nichols. With distinction, Kayla O'Neill. With distinction, Liradale Perdernal. With distinction, Christina Michelle Chelafontiuk. With distinction, Danielle Tiffany Talyunas. Chancellor Melville, I present to you the graduates of the Faculty of Health. We will now recognize the graduates of the School of Business. Postbaccalaureate Diploma in Human Resources Management. Esma Al-Kubaisi. Aaron Harrington. Harleen Kaur Heyer. Harmeen Kaur. Prabjot Kaur. Ana Carolina Rodriguez de Albuquerque. Jennifer Rosemary Stanovsky. Bachelor of Business Administration and Human Resources Management, Jasmeet Kaur Bagri. Simran Bahia. Gagan Kaur Bara. Manveer Kaur Baines. Julie Louise Bandola. Fadi Barsoum. Ryan Singh Barar. Navneet Kaur Brar. Kaylee Bragg. Tajeshwar Singh Chahal. Stephanie Chi. Josabel Ann Cruz. Tara Dabiri. Sharon Dollywall. Trang Thuy Diep. Giselle Christine Fernandez. Amanjit Kaur Gag. Jessica Jassar. Lovepreet Kaur. Awais Ahmad Khan. Amen Coker. Joel Kongbo. Kim Lam. Cerise Lau. Hector Ernesto Martinez Gonzalez. Ola Najam. Shani Nakadi. Leslie Alexandra Neves. Monica Nguyen. With distinction, Tematope Mobalaji Oluwabukula Ojo. Jaskaran Singh Parmar. Amanda Photad Thong. Kajal Ram. Alejandra Sanchez. Monica Sangera. Ridge Daniel Sarmiento. With distinction, Lisa Singer. Sonia Sigamoni. Nadleen Singh. With distinction, Angela Jane Su. Manpreet Singh Tagar. Aura Georgiana Tellman. Rebecca Tortora. Briley Trainer. Danny Tran. Robin Michelle Vass. Nancy Vong. Diploma in Business Administration, Ho Man Herman Lee. Phi Long Kwok Fan. Jia Yi. Chancellor Melville, I present to you the graduates of the School of Business, and this concludes the presentation of our graduates.
Oh, that was easy. I'm almost loath to say this, but because you're a noisy lot. But I'm going to ask you to acknowledge your family and friends who supported you during your studies, so you can stand up, turn around, and make some noise. All right, sit down. The Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Salvador Ferreras, will present the Student and Distinguished Service Awards.
Thank you, Dr. Davis. The Dean's Medal is awarded to the KPU student normally achieving the highest GPA in a faculty. The Dean's Medal recipient has demonstrated academic excellence and has contributed in some way to community service, support of other students, and the learning environment, or has made significant contributions to their field of study. The Dean's Medal for the Faculty of Health is awarded to Jesse Goldman. Exemplary teaching is a core element of KPU, and accordingly, KPU recognizes and celebrates exceptional examples of teaching. The Distinguished Teaching Award is intended to recognize remarkable teaching as demonstrated by activities such as the development of new courses and curricula, contributions to the scholarship of teaching, development of effective teaching methods, enrichment of the learning environment at KPU, and contributions that improve the teaching of colleagues. The Distinguished Teaching Award is awarded to Leslie McCannell. Congratulations, Leslie.
Zena Mitchell will now provide a welcome to the newest members of the KPU alumni community. Zena.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Well, we now get to bring the ceremony full circle. Graduates, it was just over an hour ago. I was giving you all instructions about how things would unfold once the ceremony was underway. I then had the privilege of greeting each of you personally before you made your significant walk across the stage. And now, I have the honor of officially welcoming you into the KPU alumni community. I do that not only as Marshal of Convocation, but as your university registrar and as a proud KPU alumna myself. A number of years ago, I was right where you are, holding my parchment, full of pride of having completed my studies here at KPU. And today, I'm delighted to extend my sincerest congratulations to you, our newest graduates, and to your loved ones, and on behalf of our alumni community, to say welcome. Welcome to an alumni community that now numbers over 57,000. The word alumni is derived from the Latin word alere, which means to nourish or foster. As you leave your student status behind and become alumni of this incredible university, I hope you remember KPU as a place where your mind was nourished and where you built the foundation on which you will now navigate your career path. A place where thought truly does meet action. Just when you thought your journey at KPU had come to an end, I'm here to tell you this is just the beginning as new alumni. You've received a superb education from this university, and we look forward to hearing about your future achievements. There will be many of them, I'm sure. You are now all KPU ambassadors, in the workplace, in the community, around the world. So carry the KPU banner proudly as you embark on the next part of your journey, and know that your success is our success. We will always be rooting for you. We will always be championing your achievements. We will always be with you. The KPU alumni community is your lifelong connection to your alma mater. We strive to provide you with the relevant resources to help build and maintain your success, including meaningful benefits and services exclusive to our alumni. KPU alumni are all over the world, and they're doing incredible things. They're making it better, they're making it more interesting, they're making it theirs. So welcome to this esteemed community where you can inspire and be inspired by your fellow graduates. We wish you every success, every joy, and every triumph, and we look forward to staying in touch. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Zina. Before I close the convocation, it's not often that you graduate with the Minister of the Crown in attendance, so I'm going to ask our Minister of Labour and MLA for Surrey Newton to say a few words to the graduates. Harry?
Thank you very much, Dr. Davies, and congratulations to all of you. It is an exciting day for you, I know, and it is your day. I just want to say that your parents, their support, your family members, is the result that you're here today. But it was your hard work, your dedication, your commitment that you earned this stage today. Knowing that 80% of all future jobs require some kind of post-secondary education diploma or degree, you are well on your way to be a very, very successful careers. And also knowing that education being the best equalizer, and Kwantlen is playing a very key role in our society here, south of the Fraser, but you are also becoming part of shaping that society. So on behalf of your government of British Columbia, Premier John Horgan, I want to say congratulations, and we wish you all the success in your careers, how far you have come, knowing that there are barriers, there are challenges to get you to this day today. You have overcome those. And judging from that, nothing's going to stop you in achieving your full potentials. So knowing that as well, that our country, our province, is in good hands when you lead us, when you guide us. So once again, congratulations. Have a great day.
KPU is a university for our times, a polytechnic university, open and accessible and relevant both to local needs and the global issues of our society. We're driven by teaching and learning, enriched by our research and scholarship, and engaged with our communities. Our mission is to create opportunities for all learners to achieve success and to prepare them for rewarding work, for engaged citizenship, and for a lifetime of continued learning. And certainly all the evidence we have from employers and alumni is that we achieve these goals in many ways. Beyond that, we're part of a global community of thousands of universities, almost all of which are founded upon and dedicated to the great ideals of civilization: liberty, truth, sustainability, beauty, and justice, and they respect and preserve culture and language and ideas and inspire their learners and others to do the same and to become active agents in creating a better world, whatever their field of study. And in order to do this, universities have for centuries cherished their autonomy and the academic freedom of their faculty and learners, and their right and responsibility to always question the status quo and to explore new knowledge while tackling complex issues, and to do so respectfully, ethically, and thoughtfully. At KPU, though still quite young as a university, we continue this tradition, and not just by dressing up twice a year like extras in a Harry Potter movie. There are serious reasons for the pomp and the ceremony here at Convocation, in addition to being, we hope, an appropriate celebration of your success. It reminds us of all the hard-won freedoms that universities continue to protect and to foster on behalf of society. So keep up the tradition. Whatever your line of work, try always to be open, skeptical, questioning, respectful, and kind. All of us here have had the honor and the privilege of helping each of you along the way in reaching your educational goals. Thank you for choosing us. Friends and family, thank you for all you have done in supporting our graduates and for being here today. And Natalie, thank you for your fine words and words from the heart. We really enjoyed listening to you. And Leslie, thank you for everything you do for KPU. You inspire your students as well as your colleagues. When I first got to KPU with all my fancy ideas and things we should be doing, the response was always, oh, we already do that. Leslie McCannell does it. And I've found out that's actually true. She's way ahead of many of us, and she really inspires us all. So go forth, and if you haven't got one already, take the advice my father gave to me when I graduated, those 3 little words that mean so much: get a job. This concludes our convocation. I'd like to thank all of those who've been involved in the planning and execution of this week's ceremonies. I invite you to join us at the reception across the way in Surrey, Maine, for hugs and photos and refreshments. Chancellor Melville, please dismiss the convocation. Please stand and remain standing until the platform party and the graduates have exited the convocation. Thank you.
In honor of our deep respect for the Kwantlen First Nation, I offer this blessing in harmony with and with deep respect for the many faiths and philosophic traditions represented here today. As you continue on life's journey, may you walk tirelessly. May the Creator walk with you. May His peace be in your minds. May her love be in your hearts. All my relations. I declare this convocation dismissed.